a woman from Nigeria who had been rescued from the Mediterranean around Lampedusa saying, I will not go back to Africa. Even if I die in the Mediterranean, I'll try again and again. What is it that can make a human being say that I do not want to go back to my home? Because the natural instinct of a human being should be that you want to go home. It's because we are weak.
Because we have access to social media and we think everyone's life is perfect, it's not like that. Even in the abroad, you have to have a certain kind of salary to get a certain kind of mortgage, to get a certain kind of house. Everywhere has its own kind of strategies and rules. Doctors are supposed to have some kind of ingrained reason to want to help people. So for the fact that people are running away because of money is a problem to me.
Doctors are not machines. You are hardly at home because you have a lot of shifts. So many patients to see, first of all, because in Nigeria we have about 4,000 patients to one doctor. So I don't mind, I'm okay with seeing as many as I want to see, you understand? But what happens to me?
Want to see a doctor in Nigeria? Well, you might be waiting a while. Here, there is one doctor for every 6,000 people. The World Health Organization says it should be one medic for 600. This means the country only has 10% of the doctors it actually needs to look after its population. Why is this the case? Well, brain drain isn't helping. The Nigerian Medical Association says more than half of doctors trained here are currently working abroad. Doctors say there is a number of reasons for this.
We don't earn enough to live the way we should and the way we could. And they're paid so much more abroad. So I think the major reason will be for the money, but then also for job satisfaction.
But first of all, what is it about Nigerians that do so well in this country? That's one of the things. If you look at Nigerian immigrants, successful ratios of different immigration groups, Nigerians in particular are extraordinarily successful upon immigrating to America.
Nigerian migrants, pursuing the dream at any cost. The King Nido himself, representing here at the Men at Work YouTube channel. Why are more and more young Nigerians choosing to leave their country? Growing unemployment, the lack of opportunities, the attraction of an idealized West, and the ignorance of the dangers of illegal immigration explain this massive exodus. Nigerian migrants, pursuing the dream at any cost. In Nigeria, with all the poor equipment and poor working conditions combined with the long working hours and hazards, the average paid government worker earns about $300 American monthly, while a medical professional in Canada or abroad could earn over $7,000 monthly. With $300, someone's family barely get by, and supposed to be one of the best paid workers in the country. This coupled with the high cost of living and general insecurity in the country. There are several reasons why many Nigerian people want to migrate abroad. Some of the common reasons include economic opportunities. Many Nigerians migrate abroad in search of better economic opportunities. They believe that they can earn higher wages and improve their standard of living by working abroad. Political instability. Nigeria has experienced political instability over the years, with issues such as corruption and insecurity affecting the country.
But when they arrested Emefiele, who stole billions of naira, they gave his passport back to him within 1 month. I heard he has traveled out of the country. But when it comes to us, those who don't steal, this system is against those of us who refuse to partake in the looting of the Commonwealth, whereas they pamper the criminals. The former AGF, Malami, has not even been invited for questioning, in spite of public information about his atrocities against the people of this country. The former president, Buhari, has been allowed to go back to his couch. In fact, he would have been in Niger Republic today, but for the fact that their friends lost out to a coup plot there. That was his plan, to run away to Niger. The former Accountant General of the Federation, who stole 109 billion naira, is walking around with the chieftaincy title.
This has led many Nigerians to seek a better and safer life in other countries. Education. Many Nigerians migrate abroad to pursue higher education as they believe that they can receive a better quality of education in other countries.
To the United States Census Bureau, 4% of Nigerians hold a PhD. That, folks, is compared to 1% of the general U.S. population. They're way ahead. Also, 17% of Nigerians hold a master's degree and 37% have bachelor's degrees. These are people who are supposedly have no merit. According to data provided by Rice University in Texas, Nigerian Americans, folks, they are the most educated ethnic group in the United States. Sounds like merit to me. According to the Migrations Policy Institute, 29% of Nigerian Americans have graduate degrees. That is compared to 11% for the overall American population, ahead. And a minimum of 4% of Nigerian Americans are also PhD holders, folks. That is at least 3 times higher than any other ethnic group in the United States of America. More than 70% of black doctors in the United States are now Nigerian.
Family reunification. Some Nigerians have family members who have migrated abroad and want to join them to help their country from outside rather than leaving it behind. Nigerians can take several steps, including investing in their country. Nigerians abroad can invest in their country by starting businesses or supporting existing ones. This can create jobs and contribute to the country's economic growth. Engaging in philanthropic activities. Nigerians can also support their country by engaging in philanthropic activities, such as donating to charities, supporting educational programs, or investing in infrastructure projects. Participating in politics. Nigerians abroad can participate in politics by supporting candidates who have the country's best interests at heart. They can also use their platforms to advocate for policies that can improve the lives of Nigerians. Supporting education. By taking these steps, Nigerians abroad can help their country from outside and contribute to its development. Lastly, let me give you a story to give more light about the corruption in Nigeria and ignorant. I have a brother and he's a Nigerian, and he is a medical laboratory scientist with a master's degree who is struggling to live and make a difference while generally being unappreciated by his country and government. He wants his wife and kids to have a better life, a real life. Not being scared or robbers at night, or a poor health care or long hours of power cuts. One day when he was in Nigeria, he gets to the red lights at junctions and stop, while everyone passes him by. Mothers and their children, pastors, commercial drivers, the police and even government officials, all of them ignoring the red light at the junction, with some insulting him for even trying to obey the traffic laws. Now look at that kinds of self-hate by themselves. Now the only way a Nigerian can live a very comfortable life is by lobbying for government contracts, being a serious cutthroat businessman, being corrupt, running for a political position and being corrupt, getting a job at an oil company, being an obedient boy to a big politician, becoming a pastor, and being scam. Look at such a wasted countryman. One big mistake the Nigerians are making is about trust. Some will say, oh, we don't trust those malas or we don't trust those kafaris. If you are waiting to be able to trust each other, nothing will be done to save Nigeria from potential breakup. You don't need to trust each other. You will never anyway. All you need to do is to create laws that will ensure equity and justice of all Nigerians. In 1982, Canada enacted into law the equality of man and woman in Canada. Nigeria should do the same. Nigeria should start with a law that ensures the same rights of citizenship for all Nigerians, irrespective of religion, sex, and ethnicity. This is how to build a nation, by laying a foundation of equity and justice and creating the trust that Nigerians never have among themselves. Don't forget to subscribe here at the Men at Work YouTube channel and leave your comment and view. Thank you.